Time is 8:05 in the morning time on this Christmas Eve morning, Sunday, December 24th, 2017. It is time now for the Peter Channel Sunday Morning News on this Sunday morning, December 24th, 2017. And good morning to you all on this Christmas Eve morning, Sunday, December 24th, 2017. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 8:05. Top story on the Peter Channel Sunday Morning News is North Korea, new UN sanction act of war. President Trump takes aim at top FBI officials. Winter storm Ethan spreading snow from the Midwest to the Northeast throughout Christmas Day. Horse maneuver from the American People sent to Stephen Mnuchin, Treasury Secretary's residence. Pennsylvania's cops shooting suspect in chicken, not a terrorist, according to ex-private law. Firefighters pull body from burning Philippines Mall, where dozens are trapped. Trump served Trump in flash floods, landslides kill over 100. Palestinians mark Christmas in Bethlehem in anger at Trump. Russia issues third warning about U.S.'s field of new bloodshed in Ukraine. North Korea ruled party efforts boldly to begin at Kim Jong-un. Will the tax bill help or hurt the Republicans in 2018? It depends on who's talking. Ohio postal worker faces this bill, so kills two bosses in Dublin, Ohio. Miss America CEO Sam Haskell resigns whenever top press amid leaked email scandal. Despite being faithful head to last on an Attenborough. The latest update on Peterson heard on 195 Zika, it was a person who was in custody, and he was now dead. The first white Christmas in nearly a decade may arrive Monday in the Attenborough area. Man charged with assaulted officer. Slick roads and walkways lead to many crashes and falls. Attenborough police seeking car theft suspects. General Electric winning multiple contracts is at a buy at 6-year lows. In final holiday push, UPS grabs as a candidates to deliver packages. Bitcoin beyond how digital currency can solve consumer payment needs. From China as a super new entry to Venus, will Baba Vanka's prediction of 2018 come true? Where did all the Mars want to go? Apparently not very far. Creepy husband shares pictures of wife's cancer struggle that he wants every woman to see. Peter Cholu's time is 8:07 on this Christmas Eve morning on a Sunday morning, and it is time now for a sports report. Boston Celtics defeat the Chicago Bulls 117-85 at the Garden, while the Boston Bruins defeat the Detroit Red Wings 3-1 at the Garden yesterday afternoon, and the North Lancers ice hockey team defeat the Stone Black Knights in Brockton 6-2. Today, the New England Patriots may take on the Buffalo Bills. Game time is 1 o'clock at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Teams complain that Packers violent injured reserve rule think that Aaron Rodgers should be released. Ravens in playoffs now, but we take them seriously. UCLA and quarterback Josh Rose will not play the Cactus Bowl according to sources, and Pittsburgh Steelers release Travis Harrison to make move for Marcus Gilbert. Reader Joel News time is 8:07 on morning time on this for Sunday morning, Christmas Eve morning. Time now for a traffic and transit report. Baby! Let's start off on the MBTA where the shuttle was busted in place of Green Line B bridge between Backpass Street and Boston College due to a power problem. Commuter rail and the ferries, they are all looking good. Okay. Take a look at the highways and byways of New England. 95 on the northbound side, little slow just around Route 146 in Rhode Island. 130 westbound side, little slow on Route 18 in North Kingstown. But it's looking good in Rhode Island and the highways are looking good. 21 on the northbound side, little slow just before Route 128 out in Canton. Route 1 on both ends between North Street and 140 in Foxborough, slow because of the Patriots-Bills game at Gillette Stadium and Beach Street. Is closed to all traffic between Mechanic Street And North Street. And North Street is close between Route 1 and Washington Street, so if those are living around Foxborough and live in that area, seek alternate routes because Beach Street is closed to the game traffic. But otherwise, Eastern Massachusetts Highways, except on Mass Pike westbound side, Little Seoul around the Logan Airport and Ted Williams Tunnel. But otherwise, Eastern Massachusetts Highways on Lincoln 24 to northbound side, Little Seoul before 123 in Brockton. Central Western Massachusetts and Connecticut Highways on Lincoln, Merritt Parkway, a little exception, a little slow around Route 59 in Bridgeport. 95 on the southbound side, it is slow from Bangor down to Waterville, Maine. And 95 on the northbound side, slow Parma, Maine. 8 on the northbound side, it is slow before the Canadian border to upstate Vermont. And Interstate 87 on the southbound side, little slow around Route 11 in Champlain, New York. Peter Joe News time is 8:10 in the morning time on this Sunday morning, Christmas Eve morning. And it's time now for a weather report. Look at that radar satellite loop. It shows clouds covered a bunch of eastern Massachusetts and Connecticut, right out which are patchy clouds that clouded for much of New York State and New Jersey and up in northeastern PA. And we're seeing a few snow flurries west of East Washington, New Hampshire. And cloud enough from patchy clouds for a bunch of New England and seeing some snow showers down around upstate New York and down around Massena, New York and eastern Kempsville in Ontario. And take a look at the National Radar satellite loop around the country. Shows lines of rain showers stretching from much of the Carolinas down for Georgia. Snow showers from western portions of Ohio down for central India, much of Illinois, and southwestern Wisconsin and much of Iowa and Missouri. And snow showers from northwestern of Nevada and for several portions of Oregon and rain and sleet around western Oregon and rain and sleet from northern California and rain showers off San Francisco. Right now in Norton it is 31 degrees with a humidity 91% as of 8:11 a.m. and a barometer of 30.16 inches. Rising rapidly. Wind speed is calm. Alright, we are under a wind advisory from 1 to 7 p.m. for all of southern New England, except south coastal Massachusetts and Rhode Island, including Cape Cod and Islands. And wind advisory effect from 1 p.m. 7 p.m. Monday. West was about 15 to 80 miles an hour, gusts up to 45 miles an hour. Time of Monday. Midday, Monday, and Monday evening, and potential for down trees, limbs, and branches. Accident power outages are possible. And take a look at whatever outside. In it, it's still a little slippery out, but so if you're gonna go head it out, invent some penguin steps because it is gonna be icy out, but it's a sunny to partly cloudy start to your morning. Alright, let's take a look at the forecast. And it goes like this. For today, mostly clouds got about 37 degrees, north for about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Tonight, a chance of snow between 9 p.m. and midnight. Then rain, snow, and sleet, low at 30 degrees, northwest, eastward about 5 to 9 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 23 miles an hour, anticipation 100%. Little no circulation expected for Christmas Day, rain like before 10 a.m. Then a chance of snow between 10 a.m. and noon. Cloudy for mid-morning, then gradual clear with a high of 37 degrees. Northeast about 7 to 12 miles an hour, west about 13 to 18 miles an hour, with gust size 39 miles an hour, anticipation 6%. Little no circulation expected for Monday night. Most of the coast about 20 degrees, west about 6 to 40 miles gust size 33 miles an hour. Tuesday, most of the Sunday, most coast about 28, low about 13 degrees, west about 7 to 9 miles gust size 20 miles an hour for Wednesday, most Sunday, most coast about 22, low about 6 miles for Thursday. Sunday and podcast will be frigid cold, about 17, low about 4 above. Friday, Punta says about 18 degrees. On Friday night, a chance of snow, mostly costs about 11 above. Anticipation 40%. For Saturday, a chance of snow, mostly costs about 24 degrees. Anticipation 50%. And that's me for the morning news on this Sunday morning, December 24, 2017, Christmas Eve. Morning, Peter J. With you. You have a good morning and good positive. You know, you have a good day. I'll see you at noontime for a noontime reporting. You have a good morning.